it was weird for, look, I'm going to be very honest, it was weird for them at first. um it's not some, because I told you कि ये ऐसी कोई चीज नहीं थी जो मैं करना चाहती थी, या जो मैंने, it was not even a thing कि मैंने घर पे बोला हो मुझे एक्ट्रेस बनना है, या मुझे it just happened. It just happened, and genuinely I feel कि it was a journey that Allah Ta'ala had planned for me. I had never planned it. I had never even thought
Mashallah.
about it. So for my
Mashallah.
parents, when I told them, it was weird. It was a surprise, and I'm going to be honest. My parents were like, "Bhai, तुम चुप करके बैठो, तुम जाओगी, and you'll get." First of all, it was the thing that will. Do you think you will get selected for the audition? Do you think you will get selected? So it's not going to happen.
और भाई तो होते ही
And
कैसे ना, मजाक
yes,
उड़ाते
yes, yes, and not mazak. They just know who you are, right?
हैं.
Parents को, पेरेंट्स से बेहतर किसको पता होता है अपने बच्चों के बारे में.
I know that I should not talk about it that much, but like me and you discussed it earlier that on interview I'm going to be asking these questions. ये मुझे बताओ कि Sky is Pink तो आपने देखी नहीं है खुद?
नहीं, मैंने नहीं देखी.
अच्छा, प्रियंका चोपड़ा एंड फरहान के साथ आपने जब काम किया था, तो who casted you? What exactly happened?
So I see, by that time I mean मेरी 2 फिल्म्स रिलीज हो चुकी थी, and I was getting a lot of offers. बहुत सारे offers थे उसमें, और I had a team that time. I had a manager, I had a team who was organizing everything. They would look into all the details, कौन सी फिल्म आ रही है, कौन सी स्क्रिप्ट कर रहे हैं वो. So it was their thing. उन्होंने ढूंढा था और वो सब, it all worked out because
Yeah,
of
because
my.
I remember you were about to sign a movie with Shah Rukh Khan also, right?
Yes, I was.
And then that is the time when you said no, right? What you said no, I don't want to do it, right? So what came into your mind? How exactly this thing happened when you were, because people are like movie देखने के क्या, premiere देख के, if I will look at Shah Rukh Khan, I remember I worked with him like on an event with Shah Rukh Khan, and then when he came in front of me, I was totally numb. I mean, I don't like, you know me, right?
Yeah.
So it was like a fan moment. I was working with him, but still, like still मुझे तो कुछ समझ ही नहीं आ रहा था कि मैं कर क्या रही हूँ. So you being like कि sign हो गई एक movie शाहरुख खान के साथ, and then you said no, I don't want to do it.
I if I have to narrate this journey, it'll actually take hours, genuinely. And I remember, so this thing, जैसे आपने शाहरुख खान की जो भी फिल्म थी जो साइन होने वाली थी, nobody knew मैंने वो क्यों छोड़ी that time. So this was after Secret Superstar. I was going and I was journeying through certain things, मैं events वगैरह कर रही थी ये वो. But there was a thing within me that was constantly bugging me कि something is not right. Something is कुछ सही नहीं जा रहा है. कुछ चीज है जो I did not know what it was. Okay, I'm not going to say that I felt like it was something. कुछ मुझे ये नहीं पता था कि प्रॉब्लम क्या थी. मुझे ये बिल्कुल नहीं पता था. मुझे बस ऐसा फील होता रहता था कॉन्स्टेंटली कि कुछ प्रॉब्लम है मेरी जिंदगी में. There is a longing within me that is not finding a language. That is not finding an outlet. What do I do about it? And वो आहिस्ता 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 मुझे हमेशा बग करती रहती थी. So meanwhile, I told you I had a team. मेरे पास एक मैनेजर था जो constantly events हो रहे थे. And meanwhile, there were a lot of films. There were a lot of films that were coming my way. तो so then I clearly remember where I was. मैं किस point पे थी. I was really frustrated. I'm going to be honest. I was really frustrated कि कुछ प्रॉब्लम है मेरी जिंदगी में, मुझे नहीं पता क्या हो रहा है, but there's something I'm going wrong, and I'm repeating myself to make a point. I'm going to exaggerate this to make a point that Allah Ta'ala has created you on a certain fitra. He has created an instinct within you, and that instinct doesn't die. That consciousness doesn't die. Any experience that we live in our lives, any experience that we gain in our lives, it takes on that level of that consciousness always. आप कुछ भी करें, आप क्यों होता है हमें कि हम किसी को देखते हैं दर्द में तो हमें परेशानी होती है, क्यों ऐसा होता है कि हम किसी के लिए कुछ करते हैं तो हमें अच्छा लगता है, या अभी हम we see on the internet the trend right now, everybody is trying to teach someone something. It's an instinct that we have. It's an instinct to want better for other people and for our own selves. So I wanted that for myself. I realized that what I am doing right now is not enough. Forget enough. It's not what I want to do. It's not something I should be doing. कुछ उल्टा लग रहा है मुझे.
सही बात
So I
है.
really sat. I was in Macau. I clearly remember I was in Macau. I sat down. I was really frustrated. मैं सोचती थी कभी कभी कि शायद it's because of this film industry ये वो. पर हम लोग हमेशा अपने आप के ज़मीर से झूठ बोलते हैं. हम हमेशा अपने आप से झूठ बोलते हैं कि अल्लाह ताला आपका दिल देखते हैं, नीयत होती है, which is true, which is true. But you have to understand that if you have the audacity to say that only God can judge me, do you realize how scary that is? What deeds do you have to show him and have the audacity to say that only he knows what I'm doing?
Yeah.
So I was in Macau and I was sitting and I was really frustrated. I said, पता नहीं क्या प्रॉब्लम है यार, मुझे नहीं पता क्या हो रहा है, but कुछ उल्टा जा रहा है, and I really want to change it. I was desperate for a change, and the sad part was that I did not know what change I wanted. So I sat there, and I was like, you know what's missing? It's knowledge.
Yeah.
That's what it hit me कि मेरी जिंदगी में अगर कुछ चीज missing है, वो इल्म है.
सही बात.
And I did not know मुझे इल्म भी किस चीज का चाहिए था. So I just sat for some time and I thought that, okay, if I want to know what is that I want to know. So I thought about it. Fine. I am a Muslim. And if this thing is bugging me, why is it bugging me? What is the problem? What is wrong that I'm doing? So I thought about it and I said, my heart knows that there is a creator. My heart sincerely believes that there is only one God. And if there does exist one God, first you have to accept that कि हाँ अल्लाह ताला है. It cannot be
Yes.
कि आप अपने आप को झूठ बोल रहे हैं और आप दीन का काम कर रहे हैं, जो भी कर रहे हैं आप, you're claiming. You have to really think about it, that do I believe in that one God? So I thought, yes, I do. So if I do believe in one God, if you do love someone, you would obviously want to know what that person wants. And similarly, I thought that if Allah Ta'ala has created me, why is it that he has created me? It cannot be कि Allah Ta'ala ने आपको फजूल में दुनिया में भेज दिया है. It
नहीं, there
cannot
is a
be.
reason for it. Yeah.
It cannot be. He cannot send you on this earth to not do anything and just chill and eat and deny the reality. So I thought about it. I sat and I thought about it कि अच्छा कुछ तो है. अच्छा ठीक है, प्रॉब्लम है. Now I want to search for knowledge. अब मुझे knowledge किस चीज की चाहिए, मुझे ये नहीं पता था.
अच्छा, मतलब all of a sudden एक ही दिन में तुमने ये realize कर लिया that कि knowledge चाहिए, wisdom चाहिए, तालीम चाहिए?
नहीं. It was a journey. And it's one of the reasons why I have not spoken about it openly. A lot of people come and ask me, why did you
Yes,
quit? Why don't you talk about it? It's because one, I feel कि एक चीज होती है ना कि आपने एक डिसीजन जिंदगी में लिया होता है और आप उसके बारे में बात करते हैं. For me, it's a journey I am still making.
yes.
And if you remember, whenever I've spoken to you, I've told you that guidance is
Yes.
never a destination. It's
Yes.
not something कि आप रात को उठोगे और हो जाएगा.
नहीं, बिल्कुल.
अगर एक ही बार में हो जाता ना तो हम 5 वक्त नमाज नहीं पढ़ रहे होते. हम 5 वक्त अल्लाह ताला से नहीं कह रहे होते कि इहदिनस सिरातल मुस्तकीम, अल्लाह ताला हमें सही रास्ते पर
सही
गाइड
रास्ते.
करो.
सही.
So guidance is basically a journey. It's a journey that you have to make every single day and every
Yeah.
single moment of your life. So it was not something कि एक रात में हो गया. मैं क्योंकि जब काम कर रही थी ना तो मुझे लगता था कुछ उल्टा है, कुछ मजा नहीं आ रहा है. Short में, like if I want to talk about
Satisfaction नहीं थी कि
मजा नहीं
yeah.
आ रहा है मुझे. I want to do something like this is not this cannot be. This shallow life cannot, it does not honor your creation. It cannot be that a God so great created you for something so shallow. It cannot be.
No.
So while I was working, and like I told you कि journey is a guidance is a journey, तो साथ साथ क्या एक और चीज मैं क्या कर रही थी कि मुझे जो प्रोजेक्ट्स आ रहे थे मैं वो छोड़ रही थी, एक एक करके. मैं किसी को बता नहीं सकती थी, ना मैं किसी से बात कर सकती थी और ना मैं बता, because
You were just fighting from your
I
own
was
self.
fighting. I'm still fighting, yeah. So I did not have the courage to tell someone that this is why I don't want to do this. So my manager would call me and say, Falana event hai, ye hai, ye hai, ye hai, ye hai. And I would I would make up some excuse. कि नहीं करना. I would make such lame excuses like it, it doesn't even make sense. I would make such weird excuses कि नहीं करना है मुझे. और आहिस्ता 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 बट एक स्टेज क्या आ गया कि मैं फंस गई कि आप क्योंकि आप कितनी देर झूठ बोलोगे अपने आप से और अपने आसपास के
अपने
लोगों
आप से ही तो सच और झूठ का मुकाबला होता है ना, लोगों से तो like people like us are not scared. Yeah.
Yes, yes. So for first you have to acknowledge that you're lying to yourself. And I acknowledge that. Okay, you know what? You're lying to yourself. You cannot say that सब chill है, सब आप सब कर सकते हो, कुछ नहीं हो. No, 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 no. And I do not mean just acting. Acting is a different thing. I'm talking about, there's always some one thing. किसी के लिए वो, it's different for everyone. There's always that one thing that we are doing which is wrong. And we know it. We know it. You can't lie to yourself. We
Yeah.
know it in our heart. And we know it with certainty. But we keep ignoring it. We keep lying to ourselves. And एक point पे क्या होता है कि जब आप अपने आप से झूठ बोलते रहते हैं
तो आप बीमार हो जाते हैं, depressed.
आप उस झूठ को सच मान लेते हैं फिर eventually.
Yeah.
So when I was there and I thought about that, this is not what I want to do. This is something I want to change. But मेरे पास reason नहीं था. मेरे पास reason नहीं था कि मुझे क्या problem है. Like, what is the issue? Why am I not doing this? Why do I not want to do this? So आहिस्ता आहिस्ता एक जर्नी होती थी, हमेशा होती थी, बट हमेशा it was like हाँ ठीक है छोड़ देंगे. Maybe we lie to ourselves like ठीक है, maybe I'll do it for 5 years and then I will leave. Maybe I'll earn so much money and then maybe I will work with that person and then I will think about quitting. But who has promised you that tomorrow?
Yeah.
Who has promised a tomorrow to your excuses? Right? It's tough. It gets tough. So I sat एक बार, मतलब genuinely मैं, I used to lie, I told you that I used to lie and I used to say कि नहीं करना, मुझे नहीं करना, झूठ बोलती कुछ 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 कुछ. But एक stage आया where I got stuck. I really got stuck and they were like, why are you saying no to everything? आप कब तक बोलते रहोगे कि नहीं करना? जैसे आपने मुझे वो प्रोजेक्ट के बारे में बोला that there was this film and I fought with my manager. I fought with my manager saying that I don't want to do it and he asked me क्यों. And I said कि स्क्रिप्ट अच्छी नहीं है, something something something. आप कब तक वो बोलोगे? आप कब तक बोलोगे किसी से झूठ? तो फिर एक eventually I was in Macau and I sat down and I thought that something is wrong and I need to fix it, but I don't know how. And I didn't want to make an emotional decision. I did not want to say that, oh, खत्म बात, get up and quit. One, because that time मेरे पास कोई reason भी नहीं था कि मैं छोड़ती क्यों. मुझे बस, it was just a feeling and I did not want, it was just a feeling I had and I did not want to go by my feelings. क्योंकि आप जब एक emotional decision लेते हो, you're most likely to regret it. Sometimes.
Yeah, and then it बहुत temporary phase होता है ना उसका.
Yes, and it's a very temporary phase. So I did not want to do that. So I really sat I was in Macau and I sat and I said, okay, there's a problem I have. There's something that is going wrong. I want to know what is going wrong. So I thought, okay, I am a Muslim, but why am I Muslim? That's when it hit me that, okay, I have been, if अगर उस time मुझे कोई पूछता कि Zaira, why are you a Muslim? I would have just said, my parents are Muslim.
Yeah, because बिल्कुल.
I did not have any other reason why. And that's why I did not understand कि मैं, why am I praying?
Yeah.
And that's what happens, that when the meaning associated with something is lost and is not, the answers are not sought for, you will not know why you're doing something. You will not know आप नमाज क्यों पढ़ रहे हो. You're just praying because your parents are Muslim. You're just, आप हमारे लिए Muslim, anytime you think Muslim, you just think biryani.
Yeah.
And Rooh. Is that what we want? Is that all that our identity is going to be tied to biryani or Rooh? There should be something more than that.
Pakoda, yeah.
Pakoda, and there should be something more than that.
Yeah.
So, so I sat and I said, "Acha, there's a problem. कि अब मुझे, I don't have knowledge. And what is it that I don't have knowledge of? It's that I do not know why I am a Muslim. And if I am a Muslim, I accept it. What am I supposed to do in this world, right? So certain things changed. जब आपका you cannot expect कि आपके actions change होंगे जब तक आपका mindset change नहीं होगा. So your mindset changes your actions change your mindset. It's a continuous loop.
Yeah, it's a cycle.
So I sat and I thought, okay, I did not know मैं कहाँ से शुरू करूँ, because I did not have the courage to call a Maulana and ask him कि मुझे बताओ, क्योंकि मुझे ये भी नहीं पता था मुझे पूछना क्या है. What do I ask him? I did not know who to ask, what to read, where to begin. I really didn't. I was so lost. I was so lost and I was really tired. I was really, really, really tired because आप अपने आप से कब तक लड़ोगे? आप अपने ज़मीर से कब तक लड़ोगे? आप थक जाते हो और आपके सामने कोई रास्ता नहीं होता and you're like, where do I go? Where am I going?
Yeah.
But Alhamdulillah, Allah Ta'ala He is just. He sees your heart. He sees your intentions. You sincerely will try for something, he'll open doors for you. And हम आयतुल कुर्सी कितनी बार पढ़ते हैं? And there's one verse in आयतुल कुर्सी that says वल्लाहु युहीतु बिइल्मिही इल्ला बिमा शाअ, that you cannot comprehend out of his knowledge except what he wills. So I started reading. I was like, मुझे नहीं पता मुझे क्या चाहिए, but मैं पढ़ना, and that time मेरा intention ये नहीं था कि मैं इसलिए पढ़ना चाहती हूँ because I want to quit. My intention was that I am lost, I am frustrated, I am irritated, and I need a purpose in my life. Had I not been an actress, I would have still thought that way, that I was lost. I did not know what to do. It's not because I chose that journey because I was acting, I was in Bollywood. It was, alhamdulillah, a stage where I reached, where I realized I don't have a purpose, I don't have meaning, and I need to find that. So I started reading, and Allah Ta'ala opened doors for me, aista aista karke, ek ek karke. And I remember I was taking that flight back from Macau. I don't remember where I was going. I think I was going to Bangkok or somewhere. वो 8 घंटे की फ्लाइट थी और मैं जो भी सुन रही थी मैं लिख रही थी. And I was just going on writing and writing and writing and writing and writing. And when I landed, I cannot describe the feeling that I had. I realized, because you discover something that scares you. You discover something that moves you. You discover something that changes the way you perceive life. And that all happens in a moment. Of course, it's a journey. But वो journey का कहीं जाके एक conclusion आता है. So it was a moment and I realized कि अच्छा,